So basic query of everyone was to convert recurring decimal into fraction. You all could easily convert 3.46 into decimal, but you had problem converting this into a fraction. And this is our today's topic. Before I explain you this, you just find out where's the difficulty, where's the origin of difficulty, why this is easy and this is tough. The reason is it's without a bar and we can easily decode this decimal part, and this can be written as 346 over 100 or 346 over 100, and further it can be reduced to a simpler fraction. You all know this. But here we don't have the way to decode them. So the reason is the repeating string of 6262 here. We all know 3.462 bar. This can be written as 3.4626262 and so on. And this number cannot be converted into a fraction just because of this repeating string. So the problem is repeating string. So we'll develop an algebraic method to get rid of this repeating string. Means we have to get rid of it. So as I said, algebraic method, let's call this number a general number x, because we want a generalized method to sort out the problem with every recurring fraction. So let this number be x. The main step of this algebraic algorithm is to get rid of this. So we have to develop an equation which is gonna be a multiple of this, and it can be of any multiple. But the multiple in which the number of digits, the identity of digit doesn't change, such multiple. So those multiples can be 10th, 100th, 1000th. It's up to you. So I'm generating one more equation out of this by multiplying this equation either by 10 or by 100 or by 1000. And the thing is, the repeating string should remain same. So here if I bring this decimal to here, the repeating string will be 2626 and in the other case also. So to bring this decimal to here, I am multiplying this equation with 100. So this will become 100x and this decimal will go there. So this will become 346.262626 as it is. It's never ending process. Let's call this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. Now we have got two equations out of the same equations. If I subtract both of them, I'll get rid of repeating string, and there is no harm in subtracting them, because when equals are subtracted from equals, the results are always equal. We are not doing anything wrong. So if I equation 2 minus equation 1, so now I have 100x is equals to 346.262626 and so on, and my equation 1 is x is equals to 3.462626 and so on. So here if I subtract this, here I'll get 9, on left hand side I'll get 99x, and on the right hand side this, sorry, here I've wrote something wrong, this will get cancelled up, 6622 and so on, all the terms. And here the answer is 6 minus 60, 12 minus 4 is 8. Here is 5 minus 3 which is 2, and this is 342.80, and x is equals to 342.80 over 99, or which can be written as 342.8 over 99, or which can be written as over 990, which can be further reduced, reduction, and then you can reach to a simpler fraction which is not that difficult task. Means we used some algorithm to convert a recurring decimal into a fraction, and the main step was to get rid of repeating string. The important thing is, which multiple should you choose, the 10th or the 100th or the 1000th? The answer is whatever multiple can help you to get rid of repeating string, that multiple can be chosen as the second equation. I hope you understood. If you have any problems, you may leave your queries in the comment section. Okay.